I have a very special announcement to make to you right here at the top of our Beat the Clock show tonight. This is the last in the series of shows sponsored by the makers of Fresh Deodorant, our current sponsor. Next week, Beat the Clock will have a new sponsor and a new time. I'll tell you more about that later. Now, here's the announcement. In the event that the current bonus stunt should not be completed on this, the last show of this present series, the makers of Fresh Deodorant and our previous sponsors, the Sylvania Electric Products Corporation, will donate the entire amount of money in the bonus to recognized national charities. Now, next week, a new time, a new sponsor, a brand new bonus. So now, for tonight, let's see who can beat the clock.
Daisy, Daisy, tell me your secret do.
Beat the Clock is brought to you by the makers of Fresh Deodorants, who also make Cold-Ease, the liquid cold medicine that brings feelable relief in minutes. And now, here is America's #1 clock watcher, Bud Collier.
Thank you very much. Now, we have with us some holdover contestants from last week's show, and they're on the brink of something that may be very exciting. Mr. and Mrs. Gabriele T. Montana of Silver Spring, Maryland, and we flew you back here, didn't we? Nice to have you back. Dave, nice to have you back. Now, you are a printer, you've been married for 8 years, and you have 3 little girls, twins who are 5 and 1 who is 7 years old. What are their names again?
Linda, Susie, and Patty.
Who are the twins?
Susie and Patty.
Susie and Patty, and Linda is the 7-year-old.
7-year-old.
Well, if you all are watching, you keep your fingers crossed now, because this can be a big moment in your lives and the lives of Mom and Dad. Want to wave to them, do you?
Yeah.
Right ahead. Here we are, right here.
Right
Listen
here.
right there.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Susie. Patty.
Now, you watch and take your finger out of your mouth. That's better. All right, now, behave and think good thoughts for Mom and Dad, because they had already gone through their 200 or qualifying clock last week when time ran out. So your first order of business, and ours tonight, is to give you a crack at the super bonus. Will you come over here with me, please, sir? Sure you may. Take it right off. Atta boy. Okay, take it easy. You got good advice from the audience. I'll be right back. You open the curtains, please. I have the fishing pole and the helmet. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Eileen. Now, let me give you your first real close look at this. Did you have something built up like this at home, did you?
Something
You do notice that the football helmet, that this dish is toward the front of it, and therefore you must tip back quite a little ways, as you see. But if you do, I want to show you that this will stay right in there. Now, you see this string is slack. It may not be held up there by that. When I tell you to lower your arm and slack that string, ease down on it. Sometimes that's the thing, holding it too tight up there, that makes this rock around like that, you see, and pulls it right off. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sir. There's the helmet. Put it on your head. Right-handed, I assume? Right? Hold it only with one hand. As you know, the other hand has no part in it. Got a good grip on it? All right, sir. The fresh clock says that you have 30 seconds for $64,000. Are you ready? Go. Oh, my goodness, I'm telling you, I can't tell you what that means to us. I just can't tell you. Ooh, I don't know who's more limp. When I saw you get it up there, I was saying, now, please, let him do what I say. Relax that string. And you did. And I hope everybody saw that string was relaxed. He had it sitting there, and boy, this is going to be a night you'll talk about the rest of your lives. All right, kids, sit down again now. It's all right. It's okay. I bet they're jumping around there, huh? You know how much it was? How much?
I think 64.
You got it right. $64,000, huh? Whew. I bet you have spent respent, and talked about what you're going to do with that money all week, haven't you?
Not until I got it.
Well, now let me ask you a special question. That is, what are your plans for it? What are you going to do with all that money?
Well, we're going to donate a part of it to charity.
Well, bless your heart.
And probably put the rest in the bank, at least for now.
Going to put the rest in the
And I
bank?
think about spending it just because we have it.
You realize that's going to guarantee a college education for those three
That's
kids of yours?
exactly what I had in
Oh,
mind.
it can mean so much.
And you know, 3 girls can be expensive with
Are you telling me I got 2? I can talk to you about that. Well, I'd just like to stand here and talk all night. If you got anything else you want to do, I go right ahead. Oh, you wouldn't like to try it again? No, you wouldn't, I'm sure. Well, here is a check which will be made out to your order right after the show. So you can kind of hold that now if you want to and put it in your pocket just temporarily. We'll give you the one made out to your order right after the show. And I can't tell you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations to you. Oh, what a... I want you to see that he's got a little reward here from Eileen. See, he's well lipstick, this boy. Do you know what you got to go through now?
Well,
The jackpot clock of all things.
I have to think.
You have to think, even after that exciting and wonderful moment. Sir, would you mind standing right over there by Al Dumay? And if you will step right up here on this platform and turn around and face the audience just a little more over to the edge. That's it. Now, if you can control yourself, you got another prize still ahead of you. It sounds a little anticlimactic, but I'm sure you won't find it so. Behind you now is our jackpot board, with all of the words of a famous saying or quotation, all mixed up and out of order, as you know, is our custom. And you have 20 seconds from the time I say go to straighten them around. $64,000. Boy. Straighten them out in 20 seconds from the time I say go, and we'll stop the clock, and you beat the clock. Okay, now don't turn around till I tell you to, and don't look, or rather start, until I say go. Open the curtains. Turn around, take a look. Go. That's the girl. Stop the clock. Well, you just took the queen off this show tonight. Now you give her a tip. She's done something too. Oh, man. Oh, I can't tell you. What teamwork. Walk in, knock off the bonus, step up, knock off the jackpot. Glad you came back.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You'll never know how glad we are you came back.
He practiced all week.
Oh, well, it was
Very,
worth it,
very
wasn't it, huh?
It sure was.
Every hour you put in on it, it paid off tonight. Believe you
And he
me.
really practiced. I think it's a matter of practice and skill.
Well, it's also a matter of not losing your nerve when you get up
Oh,
there.
well, he's good for that. Calm, cool, and
Well, I'm
collected.
glad to hear that. All right, now, let's see what you've won on the jackpot clock. Take a look right over here.
It's America's favorite laundry twins, the Westinghouse Deluxe Laundromat and matching electric clothes dryer. They're completely automatic. The laundromat has famous Westinghouse full-time agitation, exclusive way-to-save door, and patented soap and water saver. And the clothes dryer has the Westinghouse direct airflow system that dries better, faster, and fluffier. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Fontana. In addition to the magnificent super bonus, you've just won a Beat the Clock jackpot prize worth only $500.
Thank you very much, Bud.
Rather nice, you see, because not only have you got all that money now, but you have something to wash it and dry it in. You know, keep it nice and clean down the years. And you'll be watching next week because, of course, we start a brand new bonus. And watch that one climb with our new sponsor and in our new time slot. God bless you.
Thank
Kiss those
you very
kids for
much,
me and the
Bud.
best of everything at Benji the rest of your
Thank you
lives.
very
Bye.
much, Bud.
Have you caught your breath yet?
I'm not quite sure, Bud, really.
That was quite a moment.
Oh.
Wow. In case you tuned in late, the bonus went. Wow.
Really went. Bud, we have Mr. and Mrs. Russell Bethley from Chicago, Illinois.
And a warm welcome. Thank you very much. How are you?
Fine,
Nice
thank
to
you.
have you both here and be able to welcome me here to our show tonight. What do you do, Russ?
I'm a meter mechanic for Commonwealth Edison and Company.
In Chicago?
Yes, sir.
I see. And you've been married 3 years also. The other couple were married. No, they're longer than that. That's right. 6 years, I think it was. You have one little girl, 2 years old?
That's right.
Uh-huh. What's her name?
Christy Ann.
Expect little Christy Ann's watching?
Well, I hope so.
You got a time difference out there. She could still
1
be
hour.
up. All right, you give her a big fat wave while I'm getting some things here for you.
Hi, sweetheart.
Now, first of all, I want you to see that you can bring home to the young lady, and also for your own sake and your own friends and party, one of our Beat the Clock games, given to you as always by our present sponsors, makers of fresh deodorants. That'll be backstage for you right after the show. Thank you, Bev. As will this gift package of fresh products. All the makers of Fresh make all these wonderful products. Now?
No, our companion that came with us is over at the Two-Door Hotel.
Oh, bless my soul. You remind me before we get through tonight, I'll give you another bottle. Take a long day.
That's the reason why she couldn't come.
Oh,
She had
how
a cold.
too bad. That is a shame. You give her my best with it, or I hope I meet her someday. Okay, so I'm going to put you to work now, and you're going to have to move around a bit, so suppose you take your jacket off and hang it on the little hook I think is over there. Is there one there? Yes, okay. Just hang it right on there, and then you come on over here with me. Your wife can kind of catch your breath on this one. Wait for hers that may be coming up. Now, we put you in those sneakers because you will have to run. You have to race a tractor. See the little course down here between these little tables? See the black line across down there? That's the finish line. Here's a tractor. When I say go, this is the starting line always, the front of the tractor right there. If you press this like that, see, it goes. Now, that's what I want you to do, is start that when I say go, then you must race it down and across the finish line. Let's take a look at our fresh clock and see how many seconds you have. 50 seconds. You got to get across before the tractor. But one thing I forgot to tell you. When you start the tractor, this is the way you race it. You run around this table, then you run around this table, then you run around that table, sorry, and then around this one, then around that one, then around that one, just zigzagging back and forth, being careful not to kick over the tractor as it goes, and then get across the finish line ahead, and you beat the clock. Okay? You got it? Right around that one, right around this one, right around that one, right around this one, right around that one, and around that. If you get across the line ahead, you beat it. Okay? Get your hand on the starter. Are you ready? Go. This one. Hurry up. Hurry up, boy. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh, hold it. Stop the clock. You didn't quite make it. It got over ahead of you. All right, come on. Let's have that green one again. We'll rewind it here. We got others already, but we'll start this one here for you now. Okay. See? Your first one is around here, then around there, then around there. See? Got the course set now in your mind? All right, here we go again now. You still have plenty of time, so don't let it worry you. Okay, she's headed right. Are you ready again? Go. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Betty, let me have that tractor, will you? You take this home to your little girl and tell her that you beat that tractor someday, will you? Okay, here we are. You take it along to her there. You know how to work it like nobody knows. You take it after you're all through, okay? Thank you. All right, good enough. Now, that brings you through the $100 clock. We'll move along now to the $200 clock. And again, I think you might have got you out of breath there, didn't we, huh? Well, I got news for you. We're going to make you work again. But your wife is going to help this time, so I don't know if it'll make it any easier. We'll find out in just a second or so. Will you both come over here with me, please? This is on your $200 clock. Now, if you'll stand on this side of me, and you, sir, stand on this side while I describe this to you. Here on this table, remember the old game you used to play at parties, birthday parties? We had one similar to this not too long ago on the show, but it's different, too. Where you uncover a whole table full of objects or a tray full, and you had to remember what was on there. This is a little different. There's a tray full of, rather, a tabletop of objects here. They're all very easily recognizable. You'll know what they are in an instant that you see them. You have to stand back about here, sir, and you have to call out the names because your wife, will you kind of slip right through there if you can, and turn toward this blackboard, because we will uncover when we start a list of the names of the things that are on here. As your husband calls off the names from back here so he can't see the blackboard of the various things, you check them off in a little box that's next to each name. Do you understand? It's a little like a ballot thing over there. Check them off. When he's got them all checked, we'll stop the clock and you'll beat the clock, okay? All right, so take your position back here, if you will, right about there. That's about it. And let's take a look at our fresh clock now and see how many seconds you have. You have 60 full seconds, a whole minute. Now, let's see, is there anything lacking? Oh, yes, just one thing. Would you bring it in, please? There we are. Now, you are behind a fence, and obviously the only way you can see what's on there is to jump and look over, you see. Don't jump too close. We don't want you to get hurt on that or anything like that. Okay? Now, you stay back there. We will uncover the objects that are on the table. Spread them out so you can see them all. And you uncover the blackboard, if you will. Okay. Once again, let me remind you, you have a full minute on our fresh clock. Are you ready, sir? All right. Go. Just one net. What? A net. A net. Right. Check it off.
Hot water bottle.
Hot water bottle. Check that off.
Slice water.
Slice water. Check that off.
Pan.
A what?
Pot. Pan.
A pan or pot. Saucepan.
Pair of baby shoes.
Pair of baby shoes. And a horseshoe.
Blackboard.
Blackboard. Huh? Go ahead. Stop the clock a minute. Go ahead. Ready?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Bug squirter.
A bug squirter, all right. One more thing. It's right in there. You having fun?
Yeah.
Are you having fun? Look down here. A what? A funnel is right. Good. I don't think you ever had anybody have so much running and jumping. I'll bet you want to stay in bed in the morning, won't you, huh?
I'm going to watch the animals.
Oh, no. Well, you better get to bed early tonight. Well, now, your wife is breathing very calmly here now. She's not upset at all. So you are going to have a chance to catch your breath while she carries on for our jackpot clock. Would you mind stepping down over there, sir? Now, if you will step right up here on this platform, turn around and face the audience. That's it. Don't turn around until I tell you to, and don't go until I say go. The jackpot board is behind you with another famous saying or quotation on there. You've got to move the words around because they're all mixed up, okay? Now, don't look till I say, and don't go till I say go. Open the curtains. Turn around and take a look. Go. Okay, stop the clock. Necessity is the mother of invention. You're right. Well, it was worth catching your breath for, wasn't it? Feel better now?
It was still hard pounding.
I'll bet it. You did some real fast jumping there. Okay, now, let's take a look since you've beaten our jackpot clock and see what you've won. And I can see what it is from here, and you, especially as you feel right now, are going to be mighty happy. Let's take a look and see what it is.
And for you, Mr. and Mrs. Bethley, here are two of York's revolutionary Snorkel 3/4-ton air conditioners. The York Snorkel is only 12 3/4 inches thin, takes only half the window space of ordinary air conditioners, and it doesn't block your view. You can open and close your windows all the way, anytime you wish. Nothing extends outdoors. Congratulations, you've just won a Beat the Clock jackpot prize, worth more than $500.
My congratulations to you, too. There's your tractor. Take that along. God bless you, sir. You kiss that youngster for me, will you? Okay. Bye. Oh, Beverly, anybody tune in late? The bonus was won tonight by our holdover contestants for $64,000.
Oh, Bud, we have Mr. and Mrs. Ralph Taylor from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Well, I thank you for introducing yourself. Hello, Ralph, and hi, Miss Taylor. How are you? Pretty
How are
blue
you,
eyes
Bud?
she's got, hasn't she? And you have, too.
Thank you.
How long have you folks been married?
10 years.
10 years. And what about your family?
We have 3.
We had 3 on the other couple, the first ones. How many boys, how many girls?
2 girls and 1 boy.
That's what I've got. We must have used the same formula. You expect we did? Isn't that wonderful? How old are your girls and the boy?
We have a girl that's 8, a girl that's 4, and a boy that's 2.
For a father, he did pretty well. You know, most of the time they have to look at the wife and find out. I suppose they're watching, aren't they?
Yes, we hope so.
Well, come on, this is wave night, so wave at them right in there.
Hi, babies.
And let them know that you're going to bring some things home to them, too. Not only a gift box of all the wonderful products made by the makers of fresh deodorants, but also, backstage for you after the show will be one of these Beat the Clock games.
Fine,
I expect
fine.
they'll like that, won't
Yes,
they?
they will.
Okay, Bev will have them for you, won't you, Bev? That they will. Now, come on out here, folks. We got you all covered up there, so I expect you suspect a few things, don't you, huh?
Yes.
All right. On your $100 clock, will you both come over here with me, please? Now, Ralph, we're going to ask you to sit right down there, if you will, with your, hunker right up with your back against that. Good and close.
How's that?
Sit right up good and close to it. That's the boy. That's just fine. Put that shower cap on your head, if you will, to keep your long hair from getting in your eyes. And then we're going to place on top of that this blindfold, which is not going over your eyes, but I'll show you and everybody, is bristling with little tacks. You see that?
Yes.
Now, there's a reason for that. I'm just going to place it on your forehead. Tack side out, of course, you understand. And we're hoping that those tacks will come into sufficient proximity with this balloon that they will break the balloon. Now, when I say go, that balloon will swing like this, you see, lazily back and forth in front of your face. Now, you've got to somehow get that balloon in against those tacks, and here's the way you do it. If you'll step right over here, and stand right next to this table. You'll find here a supply of Ready Whip. If you ever used it for dessert, you know how to use it then. I don't have to show you. You just take one hand and you aim it always at your husband's face and try to squirt when the balloon goes past his face. Do you understand? That way, you'll knock the balloon against those tacks and keep it up until you break it. Now, wait till I say go, and first let's take a look at our fresh clock and see how many seconds you have. You have 45 seconds. Are you ready? Go. You stay back. Don't keep your head back. Keep your head back against the thing. Take a pressure. Take a pressure. Quick. There you are! Stop the clock! Okay, she's got some on her face. Just pat it off your face there, that's right. We wanted you to get it on your husband, not on you, but you splattered it back on you, too. Wipe your hands off now, and you'll be all set for your next time, okay? Now, the girls will get him all cleaned up. Ralph will be just fine for you in a few minutes. In the meantime, we have a problem for you because we have to move you along through the $200 clock. Good whipped cream, so don't worry about it. Good for your complexion. All right. Now, have you ever played, when you were a kid, did you ever play the old game of Tiddlywinks? You know, you take a couple of little, like, discs, and you flip one, and it goes into a little glass.
Yeah.
We have a little different one for you with poker chips. Would you come over here with me on the $200 clock? Now, you just stand right close to this table any way you want to, and all you've got to do, actually, is take these poker chips one at a time and, see, just drop them. One, and get two, and get three. That's all. 3 of them in that cup. We'll stop the clock, and you'll beat the clock. Stand as close to this table as you want. You're just fine, okay? Take a look at our fresh clock now and see how many seconds you have. You have 55 seconds from the time I say go. You'll find the cup down in the bottom of that pail of water. So what you must do, of course, is to reach over and try to drop them right in the center if you can, and try to float them down so they hopefully land in the cup. That would just fit, as you saw. Okay, you have plenty of time to do it. Are you ready? Lean over as far as you want to. Go. Lean closer to it. Hold it. Stop the clock a minute. You're kind of short, but we'll count those if they got 2 of them in. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's the girl. Get it down there in the cup. Whoop. Right in the center. Drop them right in the center. Oh. Right in the center. And flat. Now that one. Right in the center. Right in the center. You get it. Reach right over. You almost touch the water. In the center. Right in here. That's it. That ought to be a good one. That ought to be a good one. That ought. For the center. Start another one down. Go ahead. It's on its way. That's it. That's it. There you are! So we went through that. And time now for our jackpot Cloudy to step right up here on the far end there. Turn around and face the audience. Don't turn back. But I tell you to, don't go till I say go. Open the curtains. You have to rearrange the words in our jackpot saying. Turn around and take a look at it. Go. No, not right. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What it should have been is I would rather be right than be president. It's all right, though, because come on back and join her. She has gone through the $200 clock. Let's see what you've won. Take a look over here.
From Elna Supermatic, world's only 100% automatic portable sewing machine. The easiest machine to use for everything from darning to fancy stitches, from straight sewing to monograms. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. You have just won a prize worth more than $200. This is the end of our current series under our very good sponsor, the makers of fresh deodorants and many other fine products. Coldine, we told you about tonight. It's been a wonderful series with them. Next week, we'll be back with a brand new time, 7 to 7:30 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, or consult your listing to find out what time it hits you. We'll have a brand new sponsor. Hazel Bishop is our sponsor as of next week, and a brand new bonus. Bonus went tonight, as you know, for $64,000. Real excitement. So right now, we'll see you next week. And until then, this is Bud Collier saying good night and hoping that next time may be your time to beat the clock. Good night, everybody. Travel arrangements for Beat the Clock are made through United Airlines. United Airlines flies our returning contestants in fast new DC-7 mainliner.
Daisy, Daisy. secret be? How can I stay fresh as
This has been a Margaret and Bill Godwin production produced in association with the CBS television network. Miss Bentley's Gown by Rappy.
There have been several robberies in the neighborhood lately. In broad daylight. Surprise.
Are you resting?
No, I was just sitting there, but I suppose I dozed off. What a lovely party yesterday.
Yes, it was lovely. Oh, I remember this picture. This is when we all went to Yosemite.
Yes, your brother David is just getting over the flu. It was about a year after Lou and I were married.
What is that, Mother?
Looks like a cigarette butt to me.
How did it get there?
I suppose Jim McLean used the ashtray yesterday.
Jim has stopped smoking, Mother. You're supposed to have stopped smoking. You know what Dr. Hellman said.
David never called yesterday.
Oh, Mom, David,
The telephone
David.
did ring once, but by the time I got to it, they'd hung up.
My brother David hasn't called anyone in over 10 years. We don't know whether he's alive or dead.
Well, you'd think on my 67th birthday.
Mom, he's gone. David is gone. It doesn't matter whether he's alive or dead. We've lost him. Now, where are they?
Where are what?
The cigarettes.
I don't have any cigarettes.
Mother, where have you been keeping them?
I tell you that I don't have any cigarettes. I tell you I haven't got any.
Mother, that is plain not true. You were smoking when I rang the bell. Oh, wait just a minute. You probably have them right. Why are you holding it like that?
I have no right.
Mother. Yeah, I knew it. All right. Tell me where the rest of them are, and if you don't,
cigarettes.
I am going to tear this whole house apart.
I haven't got any cigarettes.
All right.
What are you doing? How dare you? What? How dare you do that?